I'm impressed. You are depressed. Depression's an impression, in regression, a retreating, a progression along the path backwards towards something more. A sadness or a gladness, you remembering such madness, for it's only a question of focus. Time to regain a strength, a presence, a tuppence of love, not the same as before, much more. Avoiding does nothing, pretending, rebutting, the learning still forming, still calling, absorbing you deeply, meekly, back into the storm. Always darkest before the dawn, the day reborn, invisible to the sad
anxiety propels into
what on
worries of
earth
tomorrows,
is it
depression
all
sits
for?
full of sorrow. The
So,
future finished,
whilst
sat
anxiety
hard
propels
and
into worries
to
of
wallow.
tomorrows, depression sits full of sorrow. The future finished, sat hard and hollow, to wallow. But tomorrow won't wait, and sits too, stern and patient,
But
knowing
tomorrow
it will have
won't
its
wait
way
and sits too,
today.
stern and patient, knowing
Watch
it
the
will
children
have its
play,
way.
kicking
today.
and biting, playing and
Watch the
fighting,
children play,
a new world
kicking
to
and
be
biting,
writing,
playing
so
and fighting,
fast and
a new
exciting,
world to be
standing,
writing.
inviting you
So
in.
fast and exciting,
Begin
standing, inviting
by
you in.
relenting,
Begin by
improving,
relenting,
inventing
improving,
today,
inventing today,
unshackled to
unshackling
yesterday.
anyway.
Anyway, any day
Any
you
day
scrutinize, improvise, adapt and overcome,
you've won.
you've won.
Even if it's washing,
Even
and
if it's
putting
washing
your
and
pants
putting
on.
your pants on.
That's like
Admitting the rest of life is now begun. What
What
fun! Not knowing how
Not
it'll
knowing
turn
how
out, at
it'll
least
turn
you'll be
out.
clean.
At least you'll be
And
clean.
no matter how low
For
you
whatever
go,
the day seems
the
to
only
bestow,
way is up,
and no
you know.
matter how low you go,
Like being a toddler
the
staring
only
at
way
your
is up, you
toes.
know.
There is
Like
a
being
part that
toddler
knows
staring
when
at
you're
your
down in
toes.
the doldrums,
There is a
it's
part
only
that
a
knows.
question of
When you're
focus.
down in the doldrums, it's only a question of focus.
You can keep looking at those toes, right down there, but your
Keep looking
nose
at those
is right up
toes,
there at the
right
other
down
end
there,
of you.
But your nose
You'd forgotten
is right up
until
there
it starts
at the
running
other end of you.
ahead of you into
You'd forgotten
tomorrow instead of looking
until it
back to
starts running.
times of sorrow.
Ahead of you into tomorrow.
Borrow an
Instead of
insight
looking back
from the
to
plight
times
of the
sorrow.
toddler that you
Borrow
were
an
once
insight
before
from the
you
plight
got
of the
older,
toddler
when you
that
had
you
no
were once
yesterdays to
before
go
you got older.
over and over.
When you had no
Depression's
yesterdays to
a
go
question
over and over,
of
depression's a
focus.
question of focus.
Tell us, the
Tell
toddlers
us,
ask,
the toddlers
why are you
ask, why are you
crying?
crying? What's
wrong, they ponder as you begin sighing and explaining the pain of this living and dying and denying this moment here, now. Come play, they say as they run away into your future, all colourful and beautiful, shining like the morning sun as you see how they run. Progression's a question of focus.
You've never stopped still.
You've got it. You've never stopped still. Progressing and moving those thoughts all uphill, or on the merry-go-round with those old friends and foes. Or suppose you sit here and just look at your toes.
The swings and the roundabouts,
Regression's
the slides and the
a
climbing
question
frame,
of
the
focus.
seesaw going up,
The swings and the
down,
roundabouts, the slides and the climbing frame, the seesaw going up and going down and up, down again, the screams and the smiles from one particular child you'd forgotten, as you'd gotten so far into the past again, but not far enough. So now go back in time to when you looked at your toes and followed your nose, like all those who supposed and those who now told you. Directions a question of focus.
Go forth and remember, of course,
where are you looking? Where are you putting your heart and your head and your faith so far into? Go back and go forth and remember, of course, depressions, an impression, in regression, a retreating, a progression, along the path backwards towards something more. A sadness or a gladness, you remembering such madness, for it's only a question of focus. An impression, in regression, a retreating is progression along the path forwards towards something more. A smiling and a laughing, you remembering them all, for it's always a question of focus.